Hello everybody, good to see you back on the channel. This week we have Charlemagne as a guest. He will tell the story about what happened in 778 at the Roncevaux Pass. By the way, you may be familiar with the Roncevaux Pass for another reason. It is also the pass that many pilgrims use on their way to Santiago de Compostela. Anyway, let's hear what Charlemagne can share with us.
Thank you, Don Quixote, and hello to everyone. My name is Charlemagne, and I was the king of the Franks and emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Around 800, I ruled most of what is now known as Western Europe. Don Quixote has asked me to elaborate on what occurred at Roncevaux Pass in the Pyrenees on August 15, 778. It was a particularly unfortunate day for me, and especially in the life of my beloved knight Roland. It wasn't as peaceful as the scenery behind me suggests. So, what exactly happened? We started our campaign to the Iberian Peninsula in 777. The governor of Barcelona, along with the governors of Huesca and Saragossa, had asked me to come over and protect them from Abd ar-Rahman, the emir from Córdoba. I saw it as an opportunity to broaden my sphere of control. However, when we arrived, the story turned out to be a little different. The governor of Saragossa appeared to have changed his mind, and instead of being allowed into the city of Saragossa, we were locked out and had to lay siege to it. The siege lasted way too long, and we needed to return back to the north. The stalemate had to be resolved. Finally, we reached an agreement with the governor of Saragossa to lift the siege in exchange for the governor paying us a ransom in pure gold. With this treasure, we began our journey back home. But, before we went across the Pyrenees, we wanted to make sure that the Basques didn't get any crazy ideas while we were gone. We demolished Pamplona's city walls and taught some of the Basque villages a lesson. We didn't trust the Basques at all. I'm afraid these actions worked like a catalyst. We could finally go home. However, on the evening of August 15, 778, on the narrow trail at the Roncevaux Pass, we were ambushed by the Basques. Many of my soldiers were killed, and the gold that we had obtained from the governor of Saragossa was stolen. It was a disaster. My beloved knight and friend Roland was also among those killed in the ambush. The ambush at Roncevaux has become very famous. Most people know about it from the Song of Roland from the 11th century. This song has been translated into many languages. This concludes my contribution for this week. Although I think that the story of Roncevaux must be told, I would like to propose that we do another session in Aachen in the future. In Aachen I can tell you more cheerful stories about my life. So, if you can make a stop in Aachen, please do so. I hope to see you all there.
Thank you, Charlemagne. What a tragic story. With regard to your invitation on coming to Aachen, I will discuss that with the team. I am sure they will be interested. I'll come back to that later. So leaves me to close this week's session and suggest that you subscribe to the channel and click the little bell if you want to stay updated. We at Culture Lovers continue to make another session for next week. Cheers and see you.